Hey everyone, this is Julian from Memory Cards, and we are playing Fallout 76. Yes, today is the official Reclamation Day. Fallout 76 is out now. I considered for this playthrough, it's not going to be a full playthrough of the game, but going to be a couple videos long, just kind of showcasing the early parts of Fallout 76. I did just go through and create a new character. I deleted the character I was using during the beta of the game and started a new one. I skipped, I didn't skip, but I'm not recording the entry part of the game because it's all tutorial and just building your character. We'll see. How do I? There we go. I can show you my character here. Her name is Angel, the patron saint of the wastelands, to devour souls. That's her saintly power. Makes sense, right? And we have our first enemy, the chicken. What do we get from the chicken? Maybe a gun? No, I'm just kidding. We do want food, though, so hunting is an important part. One of the new things in Fallout 76 is the thirst and hunger meters. When you think of survival, when you think of surviving, a big part of that is eating and drinking, right? You don't want to be dehydrated. You want sustenance to live. And while things like a thirst and hunger meter were part of versions of Fallout previously, you could actually enable it. It was like a hardcore survival mode. I think that goes back all the way to games like Fallout 3, maybe the previous Fallout games on PC, which I've never played. I've actually only ever played 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4, I think. So this is my 4th Fallout game. Like I said, I just did the beginning tutorial stuff, and this is the first place you're sent to after the Vault 76, obviously, that you leave. You have to go over to the Overseer's camp. I did all this in the beta already, but we're going to run through it again. And I'm going to be skipping around because of the nature of Fallout games. I am not going to do like a straight-up playthrough minute to minute. It's going to be jumping around a bit because I do want to show the good parts of this game. I feel like people are talking a lot about the bad parts, and there certainly are a lot of bad parts right now with Fallout 76, and we'll talk about that a bit as well. But I do want to try my best to showcase some of the good things, if anything, just to validate my own experience playing this game and hopefully make me a little bit more enthusiastic to be playing Fallout 76. I think I'm going to, well, should we try crafting something right now? I don't know if I can. I know it gave me some stuff there, but yeah, I don't think we need leather. So we either need to go hunt a, what are they called? The Brahmins? The Brahmins? The radiated cow things with 2 heads? Because we need to collect a lot more. I can make a throwing knife, I guess, because it does want me to craft a weapon. So yeah, let's just craft a throwing knife so we can finish that quest. And get an achievement while we're at it. A fighting chance. It must be for, crafting a weapon. So, we don't have, maybe if I scrap something, actually. Well, I have the leather right leg. Let's scrap these extra guns, because we don't need those. And let's scrap that. Okay, so we don't have a ton of stuff, actually. I think we do have a hard hat. We'll equip that. Why not? The black rim glasses. And the leather right leg gives a little bit of extra armor, and that's all we have right now. Playing the beta for, I think I played maybe 5 or 6 hours. The way they had the beta scheduled to where like you can only play it at certain times, and that meant that and most of the times were like during the middle of the day and stuff for Pacific time, which is where I am. So I didn't get to play a ton of the beta, 6 or 7 hours, and throughout that time I noticed that I didn't run into many areas that had lootable clothing, which is a big change for going from a game like Fallout 4 to this, where, in Fallout 4 you can find clothing everywhere, and very early on customize your character appearance-wise to look pretty much how you want to look, because right away you're finding things like suits and different just all kinds of different clothing items. And here, what I experienced already is that that's not necessarily the case. That it's kind of a struggle to find clothing. Oh, good. This Mr. Handy's going to help me here. Because these wild mongrels are... Actually, I think I just need to level up right now. Let's take a look. Yeah, I do need to level up. So, leveling up in Fallout 76 is a lot different than previous games. They have this perk card system, which is pretty interesting. And I still need to kind of understand it a bit more. Strength is always something good to start with, but Gladiator, I'm not... Well, I am going to be lacking ammo right away, so Gladiator might be a good option, because we're probably going to be relying on melee weapons in the beginning. Okay, so you now have these perk cards, right, that you have a slot for each, and I guess you get more down here, maybe? Or these are just ones you've unlocked. And you can set the perk cards to each individual stat, so like one for strength, one for perception, one for endurance, and so on and so forth. And you can kind of build a character around these perk cards. So it adds a deeper level of specialization to each character than I think previous Fallout games. So if you wanted to build like a heavy melee character, you may want to obviously have the gladiator perk here, and then maybe perks that up your critical hit chances, things like that. So you can kind of build a character that specializes in that. And if what I remember from some of the gameplay breakdowns and some of the explanations for how this game works is your perk cards also affect your party members, like people who you're traveling with. So I'm guessing like once you are in a lobby, or in a group of other players, your perk cards affect them as well. I think that's how it works. Gonna need to actually experience that, and I'll be doing that some in a future video where I'm actually playing with other people. Another thing that gonna be hard to get used to for sure is that there's no waiting, there's no sleeping to advance time. Because this is an online-only game, obviously you can't go to sleep and advance time, because you need to be on the same time as all the other players that are in the shared world. So while you have a game like Minecraft, for example, where you can have a shared world, you can advance time by sleeping. Everyone needs to sleep at the same time. That does not work in this game. As far as I know, there's no way to advance time unless you were to back out and find another lobby that is in the daytime currently. But I think the day-night cycle is pretty quick. Like you can see, it's already night here. So we should probably have a healthy balance of day and night. The only bummer is that nighttime has never looked that great in Fallout games. And that should do it for most of the tutorial stuff. We learned how to craft, we learned how to cook, we learned how to eat and drink, which is stuff you probably already know. So not sure how much of it is actually going to be in the video. And again, like tutorial stuff, it's pretty boring anyway, and you'll get through it pretty quick. But we'll take a look at the map. I think this is an event, which, if you've played a game like Destiny or something like that, events are randomly occurring objective-based missions. You can see there's a few happening across the map right now. And usually what will happen is it's just a call for players in the area to go and compete or take part and have a chance at getting some XP and some gear, some loot, something like that. I did do this one when I was playing the beta. Why don't we go over there? It's like straight ahead from here. And of course, with any new Bethesda game, open world Bethesda game, you always want to head to areas that you haven't been to before, because you get that XP bonus from discovering new areas, as we did just here, I think. Yeah, so we get 21 XP for that. Not a lot, but it helps, especially when you're at a lower level. I think it's just a good idea also to just start collecting anything that you see. Fallout 4, it was imperative that you just grab a ton of random stuff like enamel buckets or pencils or whatever, because you would need it to scrap at your settlements to have materials to build things. And that is also the case here in Fallout 76. So we'll go in here and see if we can take part in this event. It might be close to ending already. I think there was one other player here. We'll see. What is the load times like anyway? That's not the worst. So is there another player in here? I think there is. And one thing I haven't done yet is try VATS out. So VATS obviously doesn't slow down time because you are playing in an online mode. It just brings up the meter and gives you a more accurate shot. And then it still drains your action points as well. I'm using the Action Girl perk, which slows the rate at which my action points drain, and I think gives me an overall larger pool of action points to draw from. I am getting low on water. I can drink the dirty water that's in there. I think I still have some boiled water, actually. Let's check that out right now. Yes, I do. I have a lot. I have 8, so that refills my meter significantly. And we have an Overseer journal here. And an empty Nuka-Cola bottle. Don't want that, though. So we'll explore here. See if we can find anything interesting. Yeah, it just feels like most areas have less practical items that you would use immediately. Stuff like clothing and weapons. That stuff seems like it's way harder to come by. And I think that the reasoning is that they want you to spend more time crafting and building things, rather than just being given it. So I think most guns that you're going to be using throughout the game are ones that you craft yourself. And same thing with armor and clothing, stuff like that. I don't know if they have any plans of doing any sort of marketplace or mod availability. Probably not, being that it's an online game. But you never know. Because at this point, I think that the critical reaction to this game so far has at least given Bethesda the idea that their user base, the community of gamers that are playing their games are less than enthused right now with them. And especially after the backlash of hearing that they weren't going to be creating a new engine for their future game Starfield and the new Elder Scrolls games, both are very, very hyped. And I am too. I think that a new Elder Scrolls game would be fantastic. And God, it's so weird that the Mr. Farmhand name and health bar comes up as red, because it immediately makes me want to shoot them. If being that they're neutral, I would think that it would be something else, like a neutral color, like the orange or beige colors that they use for everything else. What the hell did I just come across? Petrified corpse standing in the river, frozen in time, and I just made it break apart. Oh, shit. Something is attacking me in the darkness, and I can't see. Oh, it's one of the robots. Damn, get absolutely wrecked with a one-shot. Glad I have so much ammo for this hunting rifle. Thing's beastly. I highly recommend that you get a hunting rifle as soon as you can, because it is doing very well against these lower level enemies. I really hope that you can get mounts or something in this game to make travel a little bit easier. Be cool if you can ride a skeever, or no, skeevers from Elder Scrolls. What are the little rat things in this game? I forget what they're called, but maybe a rad scorpion, a scorp time, get on one of those bad boys. I should be following the river, or even ride a death claw. I don't know if you can do that. You probably can't, but missed opportunity. Riding a Deathclaw throughout the wastelands? That'd be fucking wild. Is Slocum Joe. Look at him. He's got a sweet coffee cup. So inviting. What does this note say? Slocum Woes, a post-apocalyptic culinary review by Glenn Ramos. I'll be honest with you, if one good thing came out of this godforsaken apocalypse, it's that I'll never have to drink a cup of Slocum Joe's coffee again. Having to look a Slocum Joe employee in the eyes, hand them my $28, and thank them for the stale, acidic rubbish they'd just given me was a fate worse than nuclear hellfire. 1 star. Wow, okay. Lots of questions. First, why was a coffee $28? And I love the review, though. That's my second response to that. Great review. 1 star. Should we go in and look for a donut? Probably. I want to try this coffee as well that this man is so passionate about. In the back of Slocum Joe's, we find a recoil compensated pipe bolt action rifle. That is a rifle? Are you serious? It looks like a rubber band gun. If that is actually a usable weapon, I'm going to be shocked. No, it's broken? Or is that just a piece of it? That's very weird. I think level 5 is when PvP becomes available, and we already... Where is this person? We just had a notification that there was a level 30 player around us. So, being that they're already level 30, they must have had this game earlier. I guess they could have played a ton of the beta, but even so. Maybe it's a dev? I think the level cap, like the other games, is 50, maybe? Maybe you could go above 50 in the previous games. I don't remember, but I'm not sure what the level cap is here, or even if there is one. It may just be like 100 and up. So this just appeared on our radar. What is that? Cargo bot. Whoa! What the? What is happening? What is... I'm so confused, but stoked that I saw that? Is there another... There's another super mutant here. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe just like a small event. Maybe I should have blown up the cargo bot. We are level 5. Where's that super mutant corpse? What the? Where'd he go? Someone is inviting me to a team. I don't know where they are. Where are the super mutant corpses? Damn it! Oh, here we go. No, that's a feral ghoul. What? What is happening? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. There, I knew they would have something good. Oh, it is a... Oh, okay. So this was like an airdrop. Damn. That's cool. Got a snub-nosed revolver. Security baton. I loved this gun in Fallout 4. Oh, we're pretty hungry and thirsty. Gotta remember that. Let's see. Drink some water, and we'll have some chicken noodle soup. There we go. Feeling good after that. Nothing like cold chicken noodle soup that's been sloshing around as you traverse through radiated wastelands. Okay, I'm coming up to something in the woods that is glitching around. It looked like a giant moving machine ball or something. Maybe it was Hamston from Overwatch. Kind of looked like... Oh, God! Oh, it's the Mothman! No! I'm gonna just hit you with my revolver butt. The butt of my revolver. I shall hit you in the face, Mothman. Okay, that was crazy. I don't know where he went. I'm sure that's a boss that I need to fight at a much later level than I am now. Oh, the Scorched. They're not happy about that. And this is where the frames are dropping. I'm in a bigger area. More enemies, more buildings. And the frames are dropping like crazy. They're dropping it like it's hot right now. So that's making it hard to aim. It's making it hard to focus because it's jumping around like a jumping bean. Oh, okay. Where am I on the map exactly? First responders supply cache. Oh, shit. There's even more up there. With this gun, though, I can take them out in 1 to 2 hits, though. There's a lot of them here. Oh, I still need to level up from turning level 5, I think. We'll get this one in bats. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, man. Almost died. This one's just glitching out over here. Yeah. Combat with a lot of enemies like that is no fun. With how bumpy it is, considering the frame drops. That's no fun. All right, where is... Alright, let's just go to the Morgantown Airport. Let's finish this up. Oh, before I forget, let's level up, though. You have reached level 5. Combat with other players enabled. Allies work together. Strangers team up, trade, or attack, and enemies kill or be killed. So, interactions with other players is a go. What do we want? Perception, maybe? Butcher's Bounty. 40% chance to find extra meat when you search an animal corpse. Reap twice as much harvesting Florida. VATS no targets limbs. Focus fire to gain accuracy and damage per shot. Thinking concentrated fire sounds good, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Lead belly, we got that. Slow metabolizer. Feeling good about our current perk setup. But let's go over here to the Morgantown Airport. I do want to see... I hope that my... Let's drop this one. This is 44 ammo, and this is 308 ammo. Okay, great. That's another thing you have to consider, is that some guns use the same ammo type. So you could end up accidentally draining your ammo supply for a gun that you may have set it in your favorites or something, or one that you're expecting to use at a moment's notice. Be wary of that. There's lots of different guns, lots of different ammo types. So important to remember that as you are in combat scenarios. What are we supposed to do in here? Learn the fate of the responders. Oh, I want to take off the miscellaneous objectives because they're just completely clouding my view here. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. Gotta keep remembering to turn off those miscellaneous quests because they are a nuisance and they cloud everything up. Overseer's log, bunch of ammo and food. That's very nice. Pork Chopo, no, why? Do you not want to hang out with the Angel of Death? The Angel of the Wastes. I'm cleaning things up. And go fight the Mothman. Even when I'm just walking around, I can feel the little hiccups here or there. It just, you know, and I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 in the past few days, and going from that, which is just smooth as butter, to this, it's immediately noticeable, the frame rate inconsistencies. I think it just comes with the territory of playing a MMO, which is, you know, this, you got to consider Fallout 76 as an MMO. It is. It's I don't know. Let's actually count how many other players are in this this lobby right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one right next to me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that it? 18? 19, 20. And I think this is 21. Yeah, 21. So we'll say 21. We'll say 21 to 22. So not that many, I guess, but you know, still, you gotta think of it as an MMO. A new event here: fight the Scorched and claim a cargo bot supply drop. Am I in the zone for that right now? Let's get the inoculation project thing out of the way. I think this Pork Chapu is doing the same thing as me. Oh, the J-Manter. That's a cool outfit. He's dressed like a doctor. Charged, scorched foot. Why would I want that? Baseball grenade. Oh shit. Oh, here the scorched. Alright, let's do this. God, J-Manter. Oh, that's Pork Chop. He's getting swamped right now, and so am I. Jesus. Come on. There we go. No supply drop? Oh, there it is. Item reward. Radex diluted, 38 round. I didn't see what the other stuff was. So someone is shooting at the supply drop. What? What? This is the second time I've seen the cargo bot absolutely lose its mind trying to drop these off. Wow, it's struggling. There we go. Thanks for that. Oh, so the Somerset Special. Nice. I'm going to equip that right now. Got our first sweet piece of weaponry gear. So we completed that quest. We're level 5, almost level 6 now already. That's going to be it for this video. Gonna probably have one of these maybe once a week, twice a week, just for the few first weeks of Fallout 76's release. I'm going to continue playing it, and I'll probably have a guest with me for the next episode. But thank you for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments what you think of Fallout 76. I'm interested to hear your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video.